sauce. He's scared. They say he wasting time, bro. Like, oh, you just gonna have to take a drum like that? Right. You gonna have to take a drum? Praise Yahweh. Praise Yahweh.
Sadiv A Shade Ha-Eretz Ye Ka-Shev Ga'ula Titye Lo Uva Yobel Yezeh.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 25, verses 29 through 31.
And if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, and he may redeem it within a whole year after it is sold, for a full year shall he have the right of redemption. And if it be not redeemed within the space of a full year, then the house that is in the walled city shall be made sure in perpetuity to him that bought it. Throughout his generations, it shall not go out in the Jubilee.
Amen.
Amen. Yehoah Elohim, Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu, Torah Emet, Wakaye Olam, Nata Batokenu, Baruch, Ata Yehoah Notain HaTorah.
Ravi, the fourth reader, will be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 25, verses 39 through 41. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We Yazo, we again, we Ashil, Lako, Hakosim Bo, we Noma, Amen. Hako Vogel Del Elohenu, Unu Kavola Torah, Humu, Hazaquin, Zaquin Mikael, Ben Gershon, Ben Yehuda, Ben Yisrael. Amen. Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Bitu Shato. Where Tem HaBukim Bu Yeholah Hakem Kanku Kem Hayom We No More. Amen.
Baruch et Adonai Hamrak.
Baruch Yeholah Hamrak Le'olam
Baruch Adonai Hamrak Le'olam Ha'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikah Ha'amin V'natan Anu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Notain HaTorah.
Amen. You may be seated. And once again, he'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 25, verses 39 through 41.
V'chi Yamor Ahika Incha Umachar Lecha Lo Ta'avod Bo Avodah Eved Kish Kashkir B'toshri Teshoshav Adonai Imcha Ad Shana V'hayvel Ya'avod Imcha V'yitzeh Ma'imod Hu Uvana Imo Ushav El Mishpachto Ve'el Afruzat Ve'ahava Habatai Yashuv.
Amen. And once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 25, verses 39 through 41.
And if thy brother be waxen poor with thee, and sell himself unto thee, thou shalt not make him to serve as a bondservant. and as a settler he shall be with thee. He shall serve thee until the year of Jubilee. Then shall he go out from thee, he and his children with him, and shall return unto his own family, and unto the possession of his father shall he return.
Chapter 26, verses 10 through 12. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are Zoe again, we're Sheila Ko, Hakosim Bo, we no ma, amen. Hako Havogo de Leluhinu, Unukavola Torah, Yamod Adon Yitzchak, Ben Aharon, Ben Israel. Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Bikdu Shato. Where Tem Habiquim Be Yeholah Hekem Kam Kukem Hayom, we no more. Amen.
Amen. Baruch Adonai Hamarak Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher B'Kamenu Mekoha Ami V'Natan Anu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notei HaTorah.
Amen. And once again, he'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 26, verses 10 through 12.
V'yakotem Yashan Noshan V'yashan Lefnei Kadash Totzihu V'natati Mishkani Mitokhem V'lo Tirah Nafshi Etchem V'hit Halachti Mitokhem V'hayiti Lachem Elohim V'atem Tiyu La'am.
Amen. Once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 26, verses 10 through 12.
And ye shall eat old store long kept, and ye shall bring forth the old from before the new. And I will set my tabernacle among you, and my soul shall not abhor you. And I will walk among you, and will be your Elohim, and ye shall be my people.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lenu Torah Emet V'chayeh Leolam Natan B'Tukenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Notei HaTorah. Amen.
Shishi, the sixth reader, will be reading from the book of Leviticus chapter 27, verses 1 through 3. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We yazo, we again, we Sheila Ko, Hakosim Bo, we no more. Amen. Amen. Hako Havogo de Leluhinu, Unukavola Torah, Adon Netanyahu, Ben Lewi, Ben Israel. Hallelujah. Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Bikdu Shato. Where Tem Habiquim Be Yeholah Hekem Kam Kukem Hayom, we no more. Amen.
Baruch Yehoah HaMorach.
Baruch Yehoah HaMorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Atah Yehoah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Brakar Banu Mikol HaAmim V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Yehoah Notei HaTorah.
Amen. And once again, he'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 1 through 3.
V'Yidaber Yehoah El Moshe Lemor. Daber El Bnei Yisrael Ve'amarta Alehem Ish Ki Yafli Neder Be'erchecha Nefashot LaYehoah. Wahaya Erchecha Hazakar Mi Bein Esrim Shana Wa'ad Bein Shishim Shana. Wahaya Erchecha Kamishim Shekwel Keser Be'Shekwel HaKodesh.
Amen. And once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 1 through 3.
And Jehovah spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall clearly utter a vow of persons unto Jehovah, according to thy valuation, then thy valuation shall be for the male from 20 years old even unto 60 years old. Even thy valuation shall be 50 shekels of silver, after the shekel of the sanctuary.
Hallelujah.
Baruch Atah Yehoah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'Chayei Olam Natai B'Toknu. Baruch Atah Yehoah Notei HaTorah.
We'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 16 through 18. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are Zoe again, we are Sheila Ko, Hakosim Bo, we no more. Amen. Amen. Hakol Havogel Del Elohenu, Unukavola Torah, Ya'amod Hana'ar, Ta'ir, Ben Samal Zakar, Ben Dan, Ben Yisrael.
Hallelujah.
Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Biktu Shato. Where Tem Habukim B'Yahola Hekem Kam Kukem Hayom, we no more. Amen.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat Le'olam Wa'ed.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat Le'olam Wa'ed. Baruch Atah Yehovah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher bachar banu mikal ha'amin. V'natan nu et Torah. Baruch Atah Yehovah Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
And once again, he'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 16 through 18.
Ve'im mishdei akuzakel. Yakdish im la'iho. Hayat erkeka lefi zar'o zera. Commercial Sony Bachan Vishim Shekwa Kasef. Imishna Hayava Yagdi Shadehu. Keerkekai Yakum. Uyimaka Hayava Yagdi Shadehu. Biki Basho. Hakon Kasef. Api Hashanim Amotaro. Ashana Hayava Vinigrad Me Erkeka.
Amen.
And once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 16 through 18.
And if a man shall sanctify unto Jehovah part of the field of his possession, then thy valuation shall be according to the sowing thereof. The sowing of a homer of barley shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. If he sanctify his field from the year of Jubilee, according to thy valuation it shall stand. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubilee, then the Kohen shall reckon unto him the money according to the years that remain unto the year of Jubilee, and an abatement shall be made from thy valuation.
Hallelujah.
Baruch Atah Yehovah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher natan nu Torah emet. V'chayei olam natan b'tokenu. Baruch Atah Yehovah Noten HaTorah.
Al Hashaba Hazeh. We'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 32 through 34. Hallelujah. We are Zoe again, we're Shil, Lakol, Hakosim Bo, we no more. Amen. Hakol Vogel Del Elohenu, Unukavola Torah, Hana'ar, Shaul, Ben Yehoshua, Ben Mori Elazar, Ben Yehuda, Ben Yisrael. Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Biktu Shato. Where Tem Habukim B'Yahola Hekem Kam Kukem Hayom, we no more. Amen.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat Le'olam Wa'ed.
Baruch Yehovah Hamvorat Le'olam Wa'ed. Baruch Atah Yehovah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher Bakal Banu Mikal Ha'amin. V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Yehovah Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
And once again, he'll be reading from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 32 through 34.
Wakal, Ma'asar, Bakar, Wutzawon, Ko, Asher, Ya'avar, Takat, Hashavik, Ha'asiri, Yiyeh, Kodesh, La Yehovah, Lo, Ya'avakir, Ben, To, Larat, Wolo, Yimirenu, We'im, Hamed, Yimirenu, Wahaya, Hu, Utmorato, Yiyeh, Kodesh, Lo, Yigael, Ele, Hamitz wa Asher Siwa Yehovah et Moshe El Benai Yisrael Bahar Sinai.
Amen.
And once again, he read from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus chapter 27, verses 32 through 34.
And all the type of the herd or the flock, whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto Yah. Ye shall not inquire whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he changes it at all, then both it and that for which it is changed shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which Jehovah commanded Moses for the children of Israel in Mount Sinai.
Amen.
Baruch Atah Yehovah Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata Betukenu Baruch atah Yehovah noten haTorah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Giving all thanks to the power of our forefathers, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for even allowing us to be here on this day, to be amongst each other, to be amongst brethren on this holy Shabbat day. It is a blessing. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Today they did a little something different with us. They came up to us youth, last minute, at like 5 o'clock yesterday. But Most High is good, and you never give up the opportunity to give glory to His name. So He gave us a little something different. He gave us 4 brothers from different states. One, me being from Atlanta, my brother Anael from New York, my brother Zabdiel from North Carolina, and my brother Hezekiah from Philadelphia. We're going to be doing the presentation of the Maftir's portion. We're going to do it in sections, and we're going to do it by eldest to youngest, and we're going to break it down in sections, and we're going to relate it to what we have going on today in the vision that we're trying to instill in each other. Amen. So I'm going to call up my brother Anael, Ben Chief Azaria, Ben Yehuda.
Hallelujah. 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 First of all, I want to give all honor, glory, and respect to the creator of the universe. Amen. To the one who made sure we woke up this morning. That's right. That's right. To the one who gave us the breath of life. Yes. To the one who protected us. So many things that happen to us, man. In the city, whether we're in the city or we're in the woods, like today. Like, I woke up, right? Went outside to throw something in the garbage can, right? Tell me how the garbage can, there's holes, something clawed our garbage can, bit it up. There's holes in it. There's it bit it apart, and that's hard plastic. Man, so many things could happen. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. It's chewed up. Yeah, right? Yeah, but like he said, we're gonna split up Malachi 3 and 4. You know, we have representatives from each state, from New York, GA, Philly, North Carolina, and that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm supposed to start off from 3, 1 to 6, but I'm gonna start actually from Malachi 2, verse 16. I'm gonna start off from there. Because, you know, if you just started from Malachi 3, you're just going to be confused, like, what's going on here, you know? Sometimes you got to read before to know what's really going on, you know? So let's go to Malachi chapter 2, verse 16.
For I hate putting away, saith the Lord, the power of Israel, and him that covereth his garments with violence, saith Jehovah of hosts. Therefore take heed to yourselves, to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously.
Jehovah hates divorce. He hates when you start something and you don't finish it. He doesn't like that. When you start something righteously and don't finish it. You know, he just doesn't want us to treat daughters like that. You know, sometimes you're gonna have to. You know, sometimes you're just not gonna understand each other. You're not gonna agree because y'all are 2 different people. You know, nobody's perfect at all. You know, I'm not saying that it's, you know, wrong, but he just doesn't like. It's something that he doesn't like. It's a little pet peeve. You know, I'm not gonna say that that's evil, but what is evil is him that covereth his garment with violence. Somebody that always wants to fight. Somebody that wants to, you know, be the tough guy. Don't want to be a punk. I'm not saying, you know, let somebody punk you. You know, but you got to know that everything isn't a fight. Everything you don't have to argue about everything. You don't have to be like that, you know? Somebody that covered his garments with violence. A bloody guy, bloody knuckles. Take heed to your spirit. See, he used that ye deal not treacherously. He used treacherously. You trying to say that's wicked. Right. You know, that's if Yah, our God, says that it's wicked, bro. He used treacherously. If he uses a simile like wickedness. What you think, man? You're not supposed to be like that. Don't be that guy, you know? Verse 17, don't you?
Ye have wearied your heart with your words. Right. Yet ye say, when have we wearied him? In that he say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of Yah, and he delighteth in them. Or where is the power of justice?
So you wearied Yah with your words. And yet you want to say, what did I do? What did I do? When you know what you did, it's obvious. This is like a rhetorical question. And then it goes on to say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of Jehovah. That's how it is nowadays. That's how it is nowadays. It's all reverse. Everything wicked is good. Everything good is wicked. Man, have y'all ever spoke against homosexuality in this world? Everybody will go against you. You'll have the whole classroom, or if you at your job site, the whole job will be against you, wherever you are. If you talk about it in the wrong way, you know, and we like they're equal to people too, which is true, but it's an abomination. That's not that's the wrong thing. I don't know how you even start to think that way, but
behold, I send my messenger, and he shall clear the way before me. And Jehovah whom ye seek will suddenly come to his temple, and the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in, behold, he cometh, saith Jehovah of hosts.
So Yah is going to send his messenger. He's going to send his Ma'akim, like you just said, to clear the way. We don't see Yah come down to this earth like, we don't see that many times in the book. He doesn't do that anymore. The earth is too evil, you know? You only see that in Genesis where Adam and Eve, it said the voice of Yah walked through the garden. And that's just his voice. The voice of Yah walked through his garden, though. You don't see many times where it says he walked through something, you know? He sends his angels nowadays. He doesn't speak to people face to face. He doesn't speak to them, like at most he'll give you visions, maybe nowadays. You know, because we're not close with Yah. We're doing too many things. I'm not going to say us personally, but, you know, you just got to do better. And yeah, it cleared the way before me, just like he did on the mount in Exodus. When the fire came down, burnt the mountain, cleansed it. That's another way of saying cleansing.
But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appears?
Who?
For he is like a refiner's fire, and like a fuller's soap.
Who's supposed to stand in his way? Who can? No one. Not a thing. He's like a refiner's fire, fuller's soap. A refiner, they they cleanse, filter. Fuller's soap, that's like bleach, you know, Clorox. It's just saying another way that he's the cleaner. He's going to clean, you know? Tumshi.
And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver. And there shall be they that shall offer unto Jehovah offerings in righteousness.
You know, when you get metals from the ground, you know, silver, precious metals, silver, gold, whatever it may be, you know, it's actually mixed with other minerals, with other metals. So you actually have to refine it. This is what it's saying. He's going to make it pure, 100%. And he shall purify the sons of Levi. Don't it's not just the sons of Levi. Don't be, selfish, you know. It's also going to be the sons of Judah, you know what I'm saying? For real though, it's going to be the sons of Levi first, because you know how we have our jobs 6 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it may be. We do this, that, and then we'll dabble in the law a little bit, and then Shabbat, you know, that's when we go hard with it. The sons of Levi, they're close to Yah. That is their job. This is their job. They're in it 24/7. That's why he has to cleanse them first. They're always near him. When you're near him, you have to be careful with the way you step. You know?
Speak.
Don't you?
Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto Jehovah, as in days of old, as in ancient years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift a swift witness against the sorcerers, against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow, and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right. And fear not me, saith Jehovah of hosts.
So everything, these are things that people are doing nowadays. People are doing everything that's in the books that it says not to do. Everything. And everything that they say to do, they're not doing. You know, everything in the book is here for a reason. And so he's saying, I'll come near to you to judgments. So that, remember, that's after the cleaning. He has to clean first, he has to purify first, he has to make sure that you're good, you know? He has to make sure that you're clean before he comes close to you. Just like, you know, last week when we read the portion, when it told the high priest Aaron to, once he gives the offering and everything, he has to take off his garments before before he stands before the people. Did y'all notice that it said before you sanctify the people with clothes? Your clothes will sanctify a people. That is powerful, man. That is some stuff. Tumshi.
For I, Jehovah, change not, and ye, O sons of Jacob, are not consumed.
Nope, he doesn't change. He doesn't change. And the only reason he's saying the only reason we're not consumed, because we're doing all of these things, like our people. The only reason we're not consumed is because we're living on his mercy. Right. That's all we got. But what we got to do is just be closer to Yah, and then that's when he'll start judging these people. Because, you know, you wondering nowadays how this person doing that, this person doing this, everything under the sun, and nothing's happening to them, you know? Like, I had a friend that, you know, he swears he's a good guy, you know? Had a friend. Notice I said that, right? He swears he's a good guy, but he does everything under the book. Everything wrong, you know? Scamming, adultery, all of that. Dude's into all of that, and nothing happening to him, you know? Sometimes you wonder that. This is why. We got to be closer to Yah in order for judgment to come. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Giving all thanks to the Most High for allowing this to even come together, to come into fruition. He does everything in his time and in his season. So I'm going to be starting from verse 7.
Okay.
Asking the Most High, bless the words of my lips, and allow them to be only from him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Fathers, ye have turned aside from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith Jehovah of hosts. But ye say, wherein have we returned?
Don't this sound
wherein
like us?
shall we return?
Doesn't that sound like us? Doesn't that sound like us? He's offering us a chance. Come back, come back, come back. He's accepting us. But in us not wanting to be accepted, we deny it. We deny it. How do I come back? I've gone too far. How do I come back to the Most High God? Continue.
Will a man rob Elohim? Right. Yet ye rob me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and heave offerings.
We act like we don't understand. We don't understand. The Most High God gave us these offerings. He gave us these tithes to give unto him so that the Levites could eat, so that the poor, the fatherless, and the widow could eat. Most High God, this is how we show that we love each other, because this is a system. It was a perfect system. It was a system in which we gave so that everybody could eat. We gave so that the Levites who did God's work, they could eat. That was the only way they ate, is by us giving our offerings and giving our tithes. So we're robbing God because we're robbing the institution which he established to make sure that everybody in his nation was straight. And we did it to the point where he kicked us out, and we can't even do it anymore. Most High God doesn't even allow us to do it anymore because we tainted it. Tom Sheep.
Ye are cursed with the curse. Yet ye robbed me, even this whole nation.
Even this whole nation, because the system was set up for everybody. It wasn't just for the king. It wasn't just for the prophets. It wasn't just for the priests. It was for the average man to be able to sustain himself throughout the generations. Hallelujah. Tom Sheep.
Bring ye the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and try me now herewith, saith Jehovah of hosts. If not, I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing.
He's saying, if you do right by me, watch what I do for you. Watch what I do for you. Come sheep.
That there shall be more than sufficiency, and I will rebuke the devourer.
If you give God the best, he'll have you, the second best will be more than enough for you. It'll be more than enough for you. The best goes to the priests and to the Levites and into the system which he created so that we could succeed. But no matter what, if you do the right thing, the Most High God will bless your hand, and that's till this day. Tom Sheep.
And I will rebuke the devourer for your good, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your land, neither shall your vine cast its fruit before the time in the field. Before its time in the field, saith Jehovah of hosts.
You know that guy that you might not even know is lurking and looking out for you. Most High God to give him a change of spirit. Most High God to turn his spirit towards you. The devourer, the person that's looking to seek your downfall, won't be able to touch you when you do right by God. Everything you put your hand to, this is a metaphor. When he speaks of the fruit, when he speaks of neither shall your vine cast its fruit before the time of the field. Everything will be on time. Everything will fall into place as long as you do right by the Most High God. Tom Sheep.
And all nations shall call you happy.
Imagine that.
For ye shall be a delightful land, saith Jehovah of hosts.
A delightful land. Some of our families visited Israel. They've visited the Holy Land. Would you call it a delightful land? Overall.
Absolutely.
Overall. Okay. But I'm talking about as far as the state of the land, as far as growing crops, everything, and the state of the order of the land, the state of the government. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not a delightful land. It's still war going on over there. It's still a lot of nonsense, a lot of stuff that we caused because we didn't want to do right. At the end of the day, we caused it because we didn't want to do right. But he also said back in verse, what did he say in verse 7? Return unto me. Return unto me. Hallelujah. And now I will call up my brother Hezekiah ben Israel. Hallelujah.
Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. First, I'd like to give honor to the Most High. Thank Him for allowing all of us to be here on this morning. It's totally a blessing. It's very different when we come together. It's a different feeling, but it's nice. So I was told my part was Malachi 3rd chapter, the 13th through the 18th verse.
Your words have been all too strong against me, said. Yet ye say, wherein have we spoken against thee? Ye have said, it is a vain to serve Elohim. And what profit is it that we have kept his charge, and that we have walked mournfully because of Jehovah of hosts? And now, we call the proud happy. Yea, they that work wickedness are built up. Yea, they try Elohim and are delivered. Then they that fear Elohim spoke one with another. Jehovah hearkened and heard. Book of remembrance was written before him. Them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith Jehovah of hosts, in the day that I do make even mine own treasure, and I will spare them as a man spares his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye again discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Elohim and him that serveth him not.
So the children of Israel think that there is no reward in fearing the Most High and keeping Yah's Torah. So they have turned and found crime as a success, as a hero. Now we do have to recognize that while walking in the wilderness for 40 years, you bury your family. Imagine losing your grandmother. You gotta keep pushing. It's hard. So yes, you do travel and you walk mournfully, but this is no reason to fear the Most High Yah and disregard His teaching. This will be the time to give the Most High even more praises. Now, those of you that did not fear the Most High were blessed by Yah, and they were remembered, especially. They were spared for serving Yah, and those who chose to part from Yah, they will feel the sun opposed to the righteous and will be healed. So Israel, I advise you to choose wisely. Do you want to be one of Yah's jewels, or do you want to be forgotten? I would like to call up Zabdiel bin Yah for him. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. To y'all for waking us up this morning, for getting us blessed life in the holy Shabbat day. To y'all for this men's retreat, the opportunity to meet some new people every year and connect with the brothers, just to have conversation and dialogue. I think that's the best thing for our nation right now, is to start more dialogue and stuff. What I have 19 and finishing out chapter 3. So, stop playing.
For behold, the day cometh, it burneth as a furnace, and all the proud and all that work wickedness shall be stubborn, and the day that cometh shall set them ablaze, saith Jehovah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right there. So right there, we already see, Jehovah is saying, the day is coming. The day is coming. You hear any religion, any different ethnicity, everybody says the day is coming. But nobody really understands what that means because they don't have the mindset or the Torah to guide them. Right here it says he's going to set them ablaze. They're going to be crispy critters, not Dabinabu. That's what it's, in the end all be all, that's what it's going to be like. And he said he's going to burn it up so much that there's going to be no more roots or branches. We're the roots in the nation of Israel, us men and us young men. We have to follow in the ways of the Most High, because when we have children, they're going to be looking to us, and they're going to be the branches from our roots. So what we have to do, we have to stand right in the side of the Most High, so we have a good root and a good foundation to continue to grow on. And with that, we're going to be spared. So going along with that, we were talking last night, and we were talking about, Kanye and how he said slavery was a choice. Now, when you think about it, slavery was a choice. It was a choice for us and our ancestors to either do right or wrong. Right. But now all we do, we like to use that as a scapegoat, saying, I can't make anything of myself because of what my fathers did. That can't be the excuse anymore. There's so many different solutions, ways that you can promote goodness and stuff. Kanye said it in almost an ignorant way, like he knows what he's saying, but he doesn't have that mind frame of the Most High in his mind yet. So he's saying stuff, but he doesn't even realize he's woke. Can we continue 20 to 21?
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and gambol as calves in of the stall.
Right there. So already, he just said it right there. It's plain as day. You can't mix this up with anything else. He said, for you that fear my name, that respect me so much that even if you step out of line, you're already shook and scared that something's going to happen. That's the kind of fear that the Most High will put in you. And he's saying that you're going to be my calves, and I'm going to lock you up and protect you. Like how we like to do with our jewelry, you guys came out here flashing jewelry and stuff. That's one of your most prized possessions, and when you feel like that's taken away from you, you're like, what am I to do now? I don't have what I locked up and I kept safe. Jehovah, there's no forging in on his fortitude or his fortress. When he says that he's going to lock us up and keep us safe, it's a done deal. Nothing is going to come our way.
And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I do make, saith Jehovah of hosts.
Even right there, he says, you know, we're going to step down on the wicked. The righteous will prevail over the wicked. This world, their mentality is wickedness. But with the Most High's law in the Torah, we can restore the world back to the way it should be. And those who are wicked, we're going to step on them. We're definitely outnumbered. The wicked outnumber us by a large quantity. But what we're going to do, we're going to still step on them. And it says, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. Some of our family members aren't in this way. And some of them are going to have to go. And, you know, you might be walking one day on the street. You know, when we return back to our land, oh, you just stepped on your cousin right there. Those bad, you just stepped on your cousin. You just stepped on your uncle. And you won't even know it. That's right. Because the Most High is going to set us up on such a higher pedestal that, you know, we're going to walk freely back in our land how it should be. Continue.
Remember ye the law of Moses my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, even statutes and ordinances.
Right here. This brought me back to a conversation last night that we were having. Oh man, I'm still tired because we were up to about 2 o'clock. And, you know, just talking and stuff, and we were talking about how titles and stuff are given. And one thing that my brother Shaul said, he said, don't give me no title. Just call me a servant. Call me the Most High servant. That's all I want. Call me servant Shaul. You see me, call me servant. That's all I want to be known as. And that's something that we should strive for, because he called Moshe his servant. Moshe, one of the most humblest man of the time. He called him his servant. That's what we should all try to do.
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
Right there. Stop right there. We go back to the beginning of chapter 3, which Anel covered. He says, and he shall clear the way before me. And Jehovah, whom ye seek, will suddenly come to his temple. And the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in, behold, he cometh, saith Jehovah of hosts. Jehovah said he's coming. This is Eliyahu the prophet. Right here where it caught me. He said, and who shall stand when he appeareth? This man went up in a chariot of fire. You tell me you're going to stand with him if you're doing wicked. Not at all. You're going to burn up like the rest of them and you're going to be stepped on, because you're going to be stepped on with the wicked. So when they talk about Eliyahu the prophet is dead, no, it's not, because it's right here. He's still coming. He's going to come back. Jehovah is going to restore this world back to how he wants it. All he's doing, he's waiting for us to get ourselves straight, get our mentalities right.
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and terrible day of Yah. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers.
Right there.
Yes.
So we had Anna Elzal, Chief Azaria, help us last night, you know, going through the portion. He was giving us life examples too, not just stuff that's in the Torah, you related to your life and stuff. He said, you know, just as a child is supposed to respect his parents, it's the same exact way, because when a child doesn't feel respected, he grows up with a mentality of, I never felt the love that I needed, so then they go astray, they murder, commit adultery, all those things that will land them in jail or a worse life that they would have had had they had that love. Had they had that connection with the fathers, because the father, again, is the root to this whole nation. Once we have established a ground and a strong foundation with the fathers, the children will follow after, and it'll be perfect.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the land with utter destruction. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and terrible day of Yah.
You know, us Israelites, we need to hear things twice for clarification. That's the way it's always been. So he said it in verse 23, and at the end of verse 24, he said it again, just for clarification. I told you, remember, Elijah the prophet is coming, and the day is getting closer and closer. We see that Jehovah is setting people up in high places to tear down whatever their descendants have brought. And like my brother Shaul said last night, we can't be known as descendants anymore. We have to be ascendants, because descendants just mean you're the next generation, but ain't nothing's happening, nothing's getting better. We have to be ascendants. We have to rise up to the occasion. With that, I just like to say Toda Yah for allowing everybody to be here, allowing all of us to, join together and be one, create that unity that is lacking in our nation right now. Toda Yah for all things and everything. Hallelujah.
We give thanks to the Most High God for these young men. Came to show bravery, stand before His God, and speak about His greatness. And it's always good to know that your teachings, that somebody gets it. At this time, we're going to say the prayer for those. Please be seated. At this time, we're going to say the prayer for those who came up to read. So we're going to ask that they all rise at this time. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Mishavarek Latino, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Hu Yavrek, and Harabba, Rabbi Yeshurun ben Levi ben Yisrael, Hamore Shemuel ben Levi ben Yisrael, Hasar Naaman ben Yisrael, Hazakwain Mikael ben Gershon ben Yehuda ben Yisrael, Adon Yitzchak ben Aharon ben Yisrael, Adon Netanyahu ben Levi ben Yisrael, Na'ar Tayyib ben Samazakar ben Dan ben Yisrael, Na'ar Shaul ben Yehoshua ben More Elazar ben Yehuda ben Yisrael, Ba'avor she'ala likvod hamakom, likvod haTorah, likvod haShabbat, uvishkar ze hakwadosh baruch hu, yishmerehu v'yatzilehu, mikal sera v'sukwa, umikal nega umikala, v'yishlach baraka v'hatzlaka, b'gam ma'aseh yadayu, im kal Yisrael achekem v'nomar. Amen. And at this time, I'm going to call up the person for the lifting of the Torah. We are so again with Sheila Ko Hako Simbo and Omar. Amen. Hako Vogel de Elohenu, Unuko La Torah, Ya'amod Harabba, Rabbi Shalomo ben Yisrael. Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Biktu Shato. Wetem Habukim B'Yehoah Hekem Kam Kukem Hayom we no more. Amen. Kumu.
Wezod HaTorah Asher Moshe Livnei Yisrael Ami Adonai B'Yad Moshe. Hallelujah! 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 Shura
ובנמו אבון מלכותך ובנוחר
Hallelujah. 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 Of course, giving praise and honor to Jehovah, the God of the universe. Thanking Him for our lives and for us to be here today. So, we know that everybody's been enjoying themselves so far this weekend. So it's going to continue on. You know, this is a holy day. So we have the day to praise the Most High.
That's right.
But I know at this time that people are hungry. People are hungry, right?
Yeah.
I know some people said they don't need their wives, but I know y'all need y'all food. So at this time, we're going to dismiss so that we can go get something to eat. And basically from this point on, we're actually going to be in the cafeteria. So we're going to come back here maybe towards the end of the day, but for lunch, and then afterwards we're going to stay in the cafeteria. You'll get instructions on how the day is going to proceed in the cafeteria. So I'm going to call up, so you take your stuff with you. We're going to, once again, we're still together, so we're going to praise. I know y'all didn't just bring 2 drums. Between Atlanta and Charlotte, y'all only brought 2 drums this year. Maybe we need some, or maybe just need some dark-skinned drummers after lunch. Maybe that'll bring some more beat. Maybe that'll bring some more tempo. Either I got more drums or we can get some dark-skinned drummers. So make sure you take all of your stuff with you, and you get instructions later on how we're going to proceed for the rest of this day. Give us honor and praise to Jehovah our God for allowing us to be here today, and praying that this day continues to be successful. Hallelujah.